So you're running this campaign called Youth and Truth, which I think is one of the most beautiful things to happen to India. And I've been reading a lot about how you're promoting Indian textiles as well. That's one other aspect we talk about on the channel.
What are you wearing? Huh?
I believe it's some kind of silk.
Not bad.
Yeah, so again, I'm a men's fashion influencer. Like I teach men how to dress.
Recently, I was in a women's college in Bangalore, Mount Carmel, and they tell me, when they're asking a question, "You're a fashion icon." I said, "Wow, that's a new one for me." I didn't know I'm a fashion icon.
So my mother selected my outfit and she's like, "You're meeting Sadhguruji, you better dress well. Have you seen how he dresses?" So I mean, this fashion icon idea is spread across India. But is there anything you'd want influencers like myself to talk about in the public domain so we can bring back this Indian textile tradition?
See, there are over 120 distinct type of weaves in this country, which is extraordinary. No other culture has ever produced that many. Every region has its own specific way of weaving, dyeing and producing a cloth. So because of this, if you look back on the history of this country, 60% of the world's exports was Indian textile at one time, which the English destroyed completely. In a matter of 60 to 70 years, systematically they destroyed the whole thing. That's one reason today's farmer suicide is connected with that, because all the weavers fell back to farming because they had no other livelihood. Small farmers, they started scratching some land somewhere to make a living because they systematically destroyed the textile industry. But the time has come, we have to put this back, because one thing is, it is estimated by 2025, 98% of the world's fiber will be synthetic, out of which 95% will be polyfiber. Textile is the second largest polluter on the planet. First is oil industry, second is textiles. Polyfiber has gotten into your body, polyfiber has gotten into the soil, polyfiber has gotten into the water, polyfiber has gotten into the food chain. It is into everything. It's the second largest polluter on the planet, but it is a quiet polluter. Nobody knows it's doing it, what it is doing to you. In terms of health and in terms of ecology, we can make a huge difference by going back to natural fiber. So, as a part of, this is 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, I am on the committee, formed by the central government. We are seeing how to create market for natural fiber. If you bring back natural fiber into, like as it was in the past, cotton, jute, linen, nettle, all these things if you bring back, if 30% of India's farming go into natural fiber, all this farmer suicide will stop, 100%, I'm telling you. It's because they are growing only food which is perishable. This is the reason why this is happening. So, as a part of this, we are seeing how to create the market, and above all for health and for ecological reasons it's important. As a part of this, we are recommending at least the government schools, all the uniforms should become natural fiber. If this one thing happens, there's a huge market. After that, the fashion industry is there. So, you must tell all your young people that at least one day in a week, they must wear only natural fiber.
We'll do that.
Just get that commitment from all the young people, because if you don't create the market, these arts and crafts will not survive. It's not for the sake of promoting something, it is for your own health and for ecological reasons. We must go back to natural fiber, there's no other way.
That's a beautiful message. So I'm just gonna end the interview now, but I hope the viewers enjoyed the best 20-30 minutes of my life. So, seriously, thank you Sadhguruji, it's an honor just being in your presence.